Now the pot, I'll give it an S tier. Welcome to the Naughty List. Today we'll be ranking Plants vs Zombies 1 plants. And why? Because I'm really bored and Plants vs Zombies is cool. So starting things off, we have the Clover. I think that's the name. So if I'm not completely wrong, this just makes disappear the fog. And yeah, this plant is okay, I think. It's not the best one, but I'll give it a C probably. It's not that good, actually. Next we have the cabbage. The cabbage is a really good plant. I really love this plant, so I'm gonna give it an A. The cactus is a really basic plant. I don't like it. It doesn't do much. I don't use it a lot when I play the game, obviously, so I'll give it a C. Next we have the... forgot the name again. I don't know the name of these plants. I don't play Plants vs Zombies in a long time, so I don't remember the names. So we have the cat that you buy from the shop. I had to grind a lot of money to get all the plants, so this one is actually decent. I'll give it a B. It's okay. Now the cherry, D tier. I don't like it. I don't like the cherry. Next we have this, B. It's a B tier. It's meh. Now the corn cannon, I would give it an S tier, but you have that time to reload, so I'll give it an A. But it's a really good plant. The bean sucks. The bean is completely useless. You give it to daytime plants on nighttime and it's really useless because you have the mushrooms and the beans make it completely useless, so it's really bad. The doom shroom, A tier. It's an A tier. It's a really good plant. Now the pot, I'll give it an S tier. And why? Because with that plant I can plant plants on rooftops, so obviously it deserves an S. It's a really important plant. The big mushroom, A tier. It's okay. The garlic is a C tier. I don't use it a lot. I'm debating if this plant deserves to be on A tier or B tier, but I'll give it an A. This plant you buy it from the shop and it costs a lot of suns, so the next one, B tier. It's The magnet, the super magnet, the gold magnet, it gets an S tier. It's only used to collect coins. Besides that, it's completely useless. Now this one is a C tier. You can use it on certain occasions to remove the tombstones, but besides that, this plant doesn't do much. It's only for that occasion, not much. This plant, this mushroom is S tier obviously. The frozen mushroom, I'll give it an A tier, it's good. The mime, well that depends, but I'll give it an S tier probably. Oh, the jalapeno. The jalapeno deserves an S tier, there's no doubt about that. The corn also deserves an S tier. The lily pads is the same thing as a pot, so I'll give it an S tier. Or maybe an A tier, because on pool levels you can plant plants, but if you use a lily pad it's only for the pool, so because of that it gets an A tier. The regular magnet gets a B tier. Now the marigold, if you're like me that used to grind coins to buy the upgrades, this one is actually good, and in that case I would give it an S, because that's a really good way to get coins. But I'll give it a B tier in general, comparing to the other plants. The watermelon gets an S tier, and because of that, the corn gets lowered to A tier. I think that's reasonable. The pea shooter, A tier obviously. The lantern, useless, it's kinda useless. I didn't use it that much, so a D tier. The potato, the mine potato, C tier. Yeah. This mini mushroom, it costs 0 sun, that's all I remember. It's basic, but I'll give it an A. It's really good. The pumpkin, I'll give it an A tier as well. This one is actually good because it protects the plants, and if you lose the walnut with the pumpkin, it's a really good combo. So A tier. The double pea shooter gets an S tier, or no, B tier. This one gets an A tier, the mushroom. The water mushroom, C tier. Comparing to the regular one, this one is really bad. I don't like it. The frozen pea shooter, A tier. This one gets an A tier, and this one gets a C tier. It's decent. This one, it's only used against the mines, so it's really not that good. So yeah, C tier. The squash is an A tier. The star, I'll give it an S tier. This one is really good. It's decent. Now this one, A tier, and the sunflower gets an S tier. And the big walnut as well. This one, which I refer as Tangela because it really resembles the Pokemon Tangela from Pokemon, C tier, it's okay. This one is an S tier, it's really overpowered, but it's not cheap. This one, I use it a lot, but I'll give it a B tier. The double sunflower, it's an A tier because it costs a lot. Yes, I say that, and the triple pea shooter is in S tier, but comparing to that one, this one is not really, it's not good. Now, B tier. The regular walnut is a B tier, and the frozen walnut is an A tier. Now some changes. I'm probably lowering this to D tier. Okay, finished. This is my final tier list of plants from Plants vs Zombies 1. So yeah, this is the final tier list of the Plants vs Zombies 1 plants. So yeah, that was the first naughty list. I'll see you in the next tier list.